Back to Cardiff next year with a run of his new live tour, Only Human. I saw him at the Wells Millennium Centre. I don't know if it was the last time he was on tour, but I certainly wouldn't be invited back, not by my wife who'd bought the tickets, because I annoyed her on that evening, sitting there with more than usual, sitting with my arms folded. Say everything was tricks. It's just tricks. There's no magic involved. It's just tricks. I am yet to be convinced by a magician. But are you? Maybe you had one at your wedding, your birthday, a Christmas party, someone who truly did blow your mind. What's the appeal? You tell me. 03700 100 110. Jason Simons is a magician from the Rhondda Valley and teaches tricks on his Instagram, welsh.magic. Hello there, Jason.
Good afternoon, Ollie. How are you, sir?
Very good, thanks. You could deal with a bit of honesty here, can you, Jason? Can you? And
yes.
Well, this is where I am on magic, right? This is where I am on magic, because they're called magic tricks. There's no magic involved. They are all tricks. This is my thing. And when you see, as you can these days, quite easily on the internet, how these things are done, some of the more famous illusions, they are almost always underwhelming, aren't they? And they are so simple, and I feel so silly for having been caught out. And this is why I have an issue with magic, Jason.
Okay, I see magic as entertainment more than anything else in this day and age. I think because we live in, like you rightfully said, in an information age. Everything's we can find on on the search engine, right? Back in the 50s and 60s, a lot of people learned magic by reading books, but today it's all on the internet. I actually teach magic as well. I've been doing magic for the last 25 years. But for me, it's about entertaining. I think that it's once you work out I was done or know I was done, I find that very clever in and of itself, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, yeah. Sometimes it is very clever, and I'm sure what Derren Brown does, no question, is really, really clever. It's not magic, by the way. I don't think he has any special powers. He's just found a way to do these things. But you're run-of-the-mill magician where you've bought a magic set online, and you've a lot of them are illusions, aren't they?
100%. Of course, they are. I specialise in close-up magic. I do magic with coins, ropes, cards, playing cards. And I actually, like I said, teach magic. So it's very basic, what's called self-working card tricks. I actually teach that. But I also do the professional type of magic as well. And yes, I enjoy it. People enjoy it. People book me for weddings. And I'm very busy at the moment. I'm sure. And I think, putting this back on myself as well, and I think I like a lot of people. What I really don't like is the frustration of not know, especially with close-up magic, with a card trick. Because I know you've done something, Jason. I know you've done something, and I know it's probably very simple, but I cannot work it out. And I hate that. Are you the type of person that wants to know how it's done?
Oh, absolutely. I do. I always want to know how it's done. And then, so I go online, I find out how it's done, and it is nearly always underwhelming.
Yeah. Well, I understand. I do work in the restaurants as well. I actually work in a restaurant, around Wales, in a very small family-run restaurant called Casabianca. I go there every weekend, and I do a bit of magic for them. I go up to some tables, and I say, "Good evening, would you like to see a bit of magic?" Some people say no.
Do they? That would be me, yeah.
And I respect that. And everybody likes magic, right?
Yeah.
And that's what makes life interesting. And for me, that's what makes life magical. Not everybody likes the same thing.
Tell me this, Jason. As much as you can, because I know there's a code of secrecy and everything.
Of course.
But maybe this is why I have a particular issue with Derren Brown. How does he do it? Because I know it's not magic, but some of the stuff that he does is unbelievable.
I would say Derren Brown is got to be one of the greatest showmen in this day and age when it comes to magic. He's unbelievable. His showmanship is through the roof, and that's why he's doing what he's doing.
It's Victorian vaudeville stuff, isn't it? And
it draws people in. Not everybody likes it, but the majority of people like it.
Oh, it just makes me furious. I can't work it out. But I know the one thing I do know is that it's not magic. That's what makes me so cross.
Well, it's called magic, but it's sleight of hand, right?
Yeah.
do people really walk across the water? You know?
Yeah.
So and that's what I find. That's why I love magic, because I like how clever it is, and it could fool anybody, right?
Yeah, there it is. You see, you fooling people. No one likes to be made a fool of. Well, I don't like it. That's it.
I wouldn't say that they are a fool.
Yeah.
I would say that you're fooling them. It doesn't mean that they're a fool, right? So when people are laughing, when I show somebody a trick, we're not laughing. You know, we're not laughing at them. We're laughing with them, and it's all about, for me, entertainment. If I can turn up and show somebody a magic trick, and it makes them laugh for a brief second, and if it helps them in their life at that particular point in time, that's my job done.
Yeah. So what is it? Where do I find you? Because this is what I could do now, isn't it?
Right.
Is actually I could be poacher turned gamekeeper. I can learn a few tricks off your site, couldn't I? And then and then put other people in the position that I'm in now. Where do I find you?
It's on Instagram. It's welsh.magic.
Lovely, Jason.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks for being a great sport. Thank you very much.
All the best. Bye-bye.
Jason Simons, welsh.magic.